Hey everybody, it's Liz from Northern Bell Farms, but if you notice and watch our channel, we're not at said Northern Bell Farms right now. We are at our property in Tennessee. Every day I wake up and I want to be here, but we haven't been back up here since last November, I think. We were planning on coming up for Easter, and I think that's what we'll plan for next year too, but it is the end of July and of 2021, and we are back here at our Tennessee homestead. We've come back to, I loaded up the car with fruit trees. We have a fig and a peach right here, and then my dad is over there in the tractor bringing over another dozen pear trees, 2 peach trees, 4 fig trees, a couple apple trees. I couldn't fit them all in the car. I definitely tried, but then we ended up having to take stuff out, trees out, for room for people and our stuff. So, but we're excited to be back here, and let me show you some of the things that I love about being here. And I'll show you the trees after we get them planted too. This is where you come in. This is the front corner of the property. This is the access road since we are under the tension lines. Our property goes down to that dip down there before the uphill with the second set of tension lines over there. This is all we're planning on having to be pasture. We're going to have 2 pastures, and we're going to have a barn up there in those trees. And then we're going to let them out, 4 months on one side of the pasture, 4 months on the other side of the pasture, and then probably rotate like that. And the road goes in, and then we're planning on planting the trees from here, right next to where my parents are staying, all the way down to where the access road is going to go to our house. And down at the bottom we're going to have greenhouse and garden and all that down there. It's hot and humid this week. Mom says that it's usually not like this here in Tennessee, but the weather must have thought we might miss home and the humidity, so it is like 87% humidity. We're hoping that it rains this afternoon to help with the trees. I'm just taking a break. I have a few planted. We started out with 4 or 5 fig trees, 3 apricot bushes, or 4 apricot bushes, 2 apple trees, 3 regular pear, 3 Asian pears, so 6 pears. Asian pears are more like apples though. And then peach trees, I had 3 of those. And I think that's all I brought up this time. There's a couple at the house still, and then I need to order cherry trees, and plum. But this morning, we ran into an unexpected guest who we tried to accommodate. We were planting the trees, and a pig came into the yard. And of course, since we're watering the trees in, there's nice muddy spots around the bottom of the trees. So the pig thought it would be nice to roll around on the new trees we just planted. So I ended up taking one back out and making her a mud hole, which only lasted 10 minutes. Then she was back around trying to do it to all the other trees. So we finally coaxed her in to the chicken pen. And now she's in there with the chickens. So I guess they're going to try and find her a home from around at the local feed store or farm stores, see if anybody wants a pig. But we spent 40 minutes to an hour chasing her around this morning. She's a sweet pig, but she's a little skittish. But I would be too if somebody just dropped me off somewhere and left me. So we have, I tried to think of if I wanted to do this logically or aesthetically. And of course I went with looks. So I mixed the trees up. I thought, I could plant them all peaches or all pears. That way harvesting would be easier for getting that one main fruit. But I decided that it would look prettier in the spring when they flowered and sitting there of all the different colors of the trees. So we went with a peach, and I think that is a pear. Flaming Fury peach. Granny Smith apple. Oh no, it says 20th century Asian pear. I didn't plant anything here because I didn't want to block the clothesline. My mom has some fig trees up there, some littler ones. Put a fig here. Asian pear. It's okay, I did keep them pretty well together. Those are all Asian pears and peaches. Peach. Fig. Asian pear. And that's where I'm at right now, is these are supposed to be apricot bushes. So I have apricot bush here and here. And then right here is where we're going to put the barn. So we're going to need a big open space here that comes out into the field. So that way we can open the barn and let the animals in and out of the field. Then we're going to have, you know, like right here have a fence. And fence it to here. And then have a second one going up there. So there'll be our two different pastures so we can rotate them. And but we're going to need this spot open so we can drive up through here and drive into the barn to get animals or drop feed or get hay. So we left this spot open. And then down here I have a pear, apricot, pear, fig, and I think I left an apple up at the house, so I may have to dig another hole for that. But this trip was short though. Yeah, we were only staying here for 3 days. Both Chris and I have to get back to work. Yeah, I gotta get back to planting stuff. Maybe I'll have time to look for mushrooms. I promised the kids we'd bring them to the river. We've been every day, but I told them we go back today. And I don't know. I guess that's that. And I will show you some pictures of stuff from up here. And hopefully talk to you guys soon. Don't conform. Be transformed.